Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. So on this issue of the Nadco report implementation, an issue that has reached a stage where the Senate, House and the National Assembly are supposed to formulate a special team, a special committee, a special panel or any special sitting that is supposed to now start doing the implementation. That is the stage that the Nadco report had reached. So an activist by the name Michael Musheni filed a petition in a Kiambu court. So the High Court judge there, Dora Chepkony, had to make a ruling that stopped the Senate of the National Assembly against constituting any special sitting to implement the Nadco report. So the question is, where does the Nadco report go after this stage? The second question that this matter takes us to is who could be sponsoring Michael Musheni. So before we address those two questions, please allow me to encourage you to like this video. Please like this video. That is the only way you get to support our channel. If you like this video, YouTube share this video to other people not part of our audience. And if you subscribe to our channel, it makes our channel grow. So please like and subscribe to our channel. So let me take you to this story before we further our analysis.
Suspended the implementation of the National Dialogue Committee report pending hearing and determination of a case filed by activist Michael Musheni. The petitioner told the courts that any attempts to have Parliament process the contents of the Nadco report will plunge the country into unprecedented constitutional crisis.
In the petition by Michael Musheni, Lady Justice Dora Chepkony further issued a conservatory order restraining the second and third respondents, the National Assembly and Senate, from implementing Chapter 2 of the...
Very well. That is a story from Citizen TV. The reason why there was push to have this report implemented is that it was supposed to create a provision for an audit of 2022 general election results. It was to create a prime CS position. It was to create an official opposition leader's office. It was also to create some other things which are not that beneficial to people. Talk about the 2/3 gender rule. I can't say that is something that Kenyans are very much interested in. But these three items are the reasons why Ruto and Raila supported this document jointly. Of course, you understand that people like Eugene Wamalwa, Jeremiah Kioni, Martha Karua, they did not support it. They didn't support it. That's something that is out there in the public domain. That's why when that report was being unveiled, they were conspicuously missing in that meeting. And Raila was there with other Azimio brigades, but Eugene Wamalwa, Martha Karua, Kioni were not there. That means this activist, Michael Musheni, could be getting support from either these three people. Martha Karua cannot go to court and stop the report because she is still in Azimio. She will be seen to be fighting the position of Raila. Eugene Wamalwa cannot do that because despite the fact that he's in Azimio, he has found himself working with the Kalonzo Musyoka sana, on the resurrection of Oka, the Oka faction of Azimio. So Eugene Wamalwa cannot do that. Jeremiah Kioni will not do that also because he still doesn't want to be seen as if he's fighting Raila. So these three people would rather sponsor someone like Michael Musheni to now forward that petition but get the legal advice on what he needs to do. So the activists went to court and the mission was to stop this implementation. And that is what he has actually done. And the judge there, Dora Chepkony, has reacted to this petition and stopped any implementation to start pushing for this implementation. I know there is going to be a reaction from William Ruto over the delays, because lately you've seen that he has been on a charm offensive, telling the courts to stop derailing the progress of Kenya Kwanza. So what the judge has done here is akin to what the Supreme Court did to the BBI. The BBI suffered the same blow, and some of the things which are being formed here are part of the BBI. But the BBI, the court stopped it. So most likely the courts are going to stop this, because if the courts allow it, then this will be illegal. I mean, because all these things are seeking to change the constitution, where the constitution does not allow these issues here, like the prime CS is not factored, like the opposition office is not factored in the constitution. So this Nadco report is going to introduce these positions through the back door. So the courts might likely stop the implementation of this report. It will go through the Supreme Court. I mean, right now it's in the High Court. Maybe the High Court can stop it forever. Then there will be an appeal on the Court of Appeal. And you have seen lately, the courts of appeal are always favoring the government. So when that appeal is made, it will be to undo this. But then the appeal, once it has done what it's supposed to do by, nullifying the verdict of the High Court, then there's going to be another court proceeding in Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court will be the final decision makers on that part. I think from here, you can just go to the East African Court of Jurists. I think that is where you can channel, but that will not have a lot of impact on this, but it is supposed to shed light on the possible outcome of these court cases. If at all the courts uphold this decision to the final stage, it will be a major blow to William Ruto. It will be a plus to Rigathi Gachagua, because the prime cabinet position will not have been legalized. It's not in the law. It's a creation of the executive. So itakuwa hiyo position haiko. So when they be making some, maybe wanaamua wataka hivi, it shall have technically kicked out Mudavadi from this issue, because Mudavadi ataenda kwa 2027 without knowing whether hii position itakuwa ni yake tena, because an agreement is supposed to be done priorly, but that agreement can change, because we also know that in 2027, if Ruto vies again, probably secures is not going to vie in 2032, because he's not going to vie in 2032. He will not be interested in campaigning anymore. He will just be delivering issues venye anataka. Of course, there will be a focus on legacy also. He'll be working on his legacy, and at the same time, he will be working to protect his future after politics. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you make of this move by the High Court Judge Dora Chepkony to stop the implementation of the Nadco report? Do you agree with the judge? Just go below the comment section and tell us what you think about that. Mind you, I did not delve much on this matter because it's in the court. You're not supposed to discuss a matter that is in the court. So I was just giving you some brief overview of what is happening as far as this Nadco report is concerned. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, please take 1 second, subscribe. So until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.